Welcome back to another episode of the Glory Hunter Save here on FC25, where today we are in the very business end side of things of Glory Hunter. Obviously, we started this with Newcastle in England, the start of the season at least. We transferred over to Arsenal halfway through because they came in first and they're in a more title race than what Newcastle were. And even when Newcastle were, they are still now 11 points behind us in that title race. They're out of the FA Cup as long as, we're also out of the FA Cup now as well. I did that to myself. But yeah, we are still, so we can't win the FA Cup this year. We could do another season in England. I don't know if I will though. I think I'm moving out of England after this season to try and keep things relatively fresh. We are in the Champions League, so we can still look to kind of wrap that up at least for something, where we have AS Monaco in the quarterfinals, so we should be able to get into the semifinals with ease. Now, there is the Euros or the fake Euros at the end of the season. We only have one international job offer right now, and that is Denmark. We have until the 6th of April to decide if we want to go to Denmark. I'm honestly not too sure. I don't even know if they will be in the Euros. They should be in the Euros just based off of how many European teams are actually in the game. So we got the end to next episode, or the end of next week, really. We have into that Sunday of next week. We do kick things off, though, with a title race battle against Chelsea, which they are having a game in hand. So they are currently 5 points behind us with a game in hand. They can go up to 2 points behind us, beating us. Then could them beating us can see them eventually seeing them go back top of the table if they were to win their game in hand as well. Because obviously, when you play us, you're also still gonna have a game in hand. That makes sense. So yeah, Arsenal versus Chelsea, a massive, massive title decider here in today to kick things off here. Let's go and get into it. Live, like, subscribe, and let's jump straight into the action. Here is Chelsea's lineup to try and retake the top spot of the league, or at least have the opportunity to, though. Ronu in net, Hakimi, Bergado, Chilwell, Dewsbury Hall, Joao Felix, Cole Palmer, Nicholas Jackson at striker, Oscar Paeta on the right-hand side. Lookman on the bench, Chukwuemeka on the bench. A very decent team. I don't know if I would say that is title contending quality, but hey-ho, it is at least so on today. Let's see if we can put a really good discretion between us and top of the table. As Martin Odegaard trying to get a shot off early. He'll get a rebound shot. That one's saved. First one was blocked. There was a foul that we could have possibly played the advantage on, which we did. Now Martinelli over the top for Saka. Saka into Martin Odegaard. He'll have another crack, and the third time is a charm, and we open up the scoring early. 6 minutes in, and Martin Odegaard has the lead for the Gunners. Put that pressure early on these Chelsea players, taking the lead and making it 1-0 in the first 10 minutes. Vamos. Oh, I'm not paying attention. Thank the Lord for David Raya. I was not paying attention at all. I thought I paused it, to be honest. Zubimendi now. Can we hit him on the counterattack? The answer is no. Joao Felix into Dewsbury Hall. Now Nicholas Jackson. Saliba caught diving. Staying on his feet, though. Into Cole Palmer. And Cole Palmer from distance. And Cole Palmer will draw level. It's 1-1. It didn't take them long to get back into the game here. Jurdic into Bukayo. Bukayo into Jurdic. Jurdic now into Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard out wide for Martinelli, who's back from injury. Thank the Lord. Crossed in now for Bukayo Saka. His header straight to the keeper. Into Zubimendi. Out wide for Bukayo. Bukayo Saka now. Bukayo Saka now. And that's Bukayo Saka getting the lead back for Arsenal. It's 2-1. 3 goals in the first half. The keeper had no chance of saving that one. And Bukayo Saka takes the lead back for Arsenal. Gabriel Martinelli into Zubimendi. Zubimendi into Jurdic. Jurdic over the top for Saka, intercepted, but he'll get to his own rebound. And then look to try and find them, but Ben Chilwell did well, but that pass was cleared horribly. Zubimendi finds Saka. Saka finds Openda. Openda into Odegaard on his weaker foot. Gets a corner at least. Joao. Joao straight to the keeper. Can we get that quickly out wide to Martinelli? Can he fight for that ball? The answer is yes, but the header straight back down to a Chelsea player. And now Nicholas Jackson. Joao Felix, 2-2 right before the break. They get the leveler. They should have got it a couple minutes ago, but they get it now. We actually might be able to get one off kickoff here. It's Martin Odegaard. And he'll lose the ball, and that will be halftime. 2-2 at the break here. A draw doesn't hurt us at all. I mean, anything other than a loss hurts Chelsea more. For us, at least. A draw for us and a win for us hurts Chelsea more than what obviously a win would. Nicholas Jackson, Saliba blocks. Saliba clears awfully, though. Martinelli heads it down to Nicholas Jackson. That was it was a good idea. He had to try and go in the header, just unfortunately where it fell. Now Cole Palmer into Jackson, into Joao Felix to take the lead for Chelsea. That's off target. Can we get that in the box? The answer is yes. Can we win the header? No. Saliba wins the second one. Down to Yurdic. Martinelli into Saka. Saka, it'll fall back out wide for Yurdic. Out wide for Martinelli. In for Luis Openda. That's blocked. He'll get it back, though, for Martinelli, though. Martinelli. Yurdic. Lays it up for Ruiz. And Ruiz from distance. And Ruiz had the keeper scrambling. And Arsenal take the lead back. It's 3-2. This shot didn't have that much power, that much conviction on it at all. The keeper just didn't expect it, couldn't get there. Maybe expected the defender to win the header or to actually head the ball. And probably should have, to be honest, headed the ball. Martinelli wins a header. It might fall for Endrick if he can get there first. He doesn't. Martinelli's touch, though, wasn't the best. There was a lot of power on that to be able to control it. Couldn't do so. Mosqueda intercepted beautifully. Now we get him on the counterattack. Martinelli up the field for Endrick. Does he stay on side? He stays parallel with his defender. And Endrick now. Endrick straight to the keeper. Gabby Vega, last chance for Chelsea. Gabby Vega, Nicholas Jackson. Actually, Lookman, I forgot Lookman came on. And Lookman now. Saliba blocked the shot. Was that enough? It was. He lets it go out for a corner. Cole Palmer, last chance of the game. Surprised the keeper's not up for Chelsea. It's important for them to try and get a draw here. David comes out, collects the ball. That is game over. Arsenal 3, Chelsea 2. We go 8 points clear top of the table with Chelsea having the game in hand. But that win there is massive for us. That might be the title-winning win. Here is AS Monaco's lineup for our first leg. You see there, Mamadashvili in net. Mendy, Ake, Medina, and Fernandez are back four. Kamada and Zakaria in the midfield two. Ben Seguir and Kuko and Akalochi, and then Hoyland as their striker. Actually, not a bad team at all. This is not going to be easy for us. It's going to be very tough. We make one change with Jurrien Timber coming on from Mosqueda. I think that's the only actual change we make to the starting lineup. It is, no, we start Merino instead of Jurdic, I believe. Yeah, we start Merino instead of Jurdic as well in the first leg here in France. Let's see if we can continue that good form against Chelsea into this game now. Hoyland, Saliba, great tackle from our best center back ever. Rasmus crossed in. Calafiori helped win the header. Dario came to collect it. It's looking like a 0-0 halftime, or maybe an EA special here for Arsenal as Saka tries to put into the path for Martinelli. Won't get there first. And it will be halftime 0-0 here at the break. It's been AS Monaco for the most part. Akaluche, Hoyland. That was a horrible pass back. Superman intercepts. Odegaard now out wide for Martinelli. Can we get something going in this game? Martinelli into Luis Openda. Luis Openda gets a shot out before getting taken off the ball. Just off target. Rasmus. AS Monaco take the lead, and deservingly so. We've been poor the whole game, but this defending is shocking. And Rasmus Hoyland makes it 1-0. Saka crossed in, back post for Martinelli. I mean, it wasn't really back post at all. It was just backside. Merino back out wide for Saka. Back into Merino. He'll lay it off for Openda. Off target again. Merino into Bakayo. Bakayo now getting past one. Bakayo against Ake. Bakayo off the post. Odegaard was there for the rebound. Couldn't tap it in. And that is game over. We lose the first leg 1-0. We deserve to lose by more, in all honesty. I definitely think we could have gotten, maybe should have gotten a goal with Luis Openda just missing off target. Saka having a couple options. Openda having a shot off target again. Odegaard off target. We had a couple chances, but it was AS Monaco for the full 85 minutes of those 90 minutes there. A big second leg coming up Quick sim. Oh, my controller's messed up. Quick sim here against Everton. They're 13th in the league, and we lose 2-1. So that win against Chelsea has completely just been erased off the planet. We lose 2-1 to Everton. What? Like, huh? It's the same lineup for AS Monaco as we get into the second leg. We make one change. That is Waneri. Well, I guess we make a couple changes. Waneri on at left wing for Martinelli. We bring back Yurdish back in the starting lineup, and Mosqueda also back in the starting lineup as well. A massive, massive game. We need to overcome that 1-0 deficit. We just need to play better in the simple terms of it. And hopefully we can do that as Openda now looking to find Saka as we have the advantage. We play on. Saka losing the ball to Mendy. Zubimendi, Yurdic, Saka into Openda. Is he on side? He is on his left foot, and Luis Openda. He might have missed a couple chances in the first leg. He doesn't miss his first in the second. It's 1-1. Bakayo, he'll lay it off for Martin. Martin Odegaard from distance. Mamadishvili palms it out for a corner. Saka whips inside corner. Mosqueda to win the header. It's a free header, and Arsenal turn it around in 20 minutes. We couldn't score at all in the first 90. We've got 2 in 20. And Arsenal take the lead on aggregate. That's a good ball into Erasmus. Now to Fresnada. Fresnada. Ekoloshi. Erasmus. Ryer says, can we please keep that in play? No, he can't. It's corner for Monaco. Stop trying to take me to tell Saka off just because he has a yellow card. It's okay. He's not getting a second one. Calafiori. Fresnada trying to draw level right before the break. Saliba blocked the first one. It'll fall perfectly, though. And now Rasmus. David keeping this tie in the favor of Arsenal single-handedly. It's 2-0 on the day, 2-1 on aggregate at halftime. 45 minutes to go until we are into the semifinals of the Champions League. A tale of two legs, though. Arsenal in control of this one. It was always Monaco the first leg. Martin Odegaard getting taken out from behind from Zakaria. A red card is looming. It should be a red card just from the base of the tackle and how quickly the game stopped. It's only a yellow. Yurdi and Timber coming on at CDM for Zubimendi. Joe Bellingham coming on for Yurdic. And we will go and take off Saka for Martinelli just to not have him have the risk of getting that second yellow card. When Neri goes on to the right, Martinelli on to the left, obviously. Oh, the game is over. Oh, I didn't even realize it was that close to the end of the game. Arsenal 2-1 on aggregate, 2-0 on the day. We are into the semifinals of the Champions League. It was a tale of two legs. It was AS Monaco, the first one, just completely dominant. This one, we was a lot more dominant than they were. We got 2 goals, and they really didn't have a couple of peeps at net. Maybe 1 or 2. But we're into the semifinals of the Champions League. A lot harder than I thought it would have been. And I thought it could have been. Maybe should have been a little bit easier than what I thought. But we get the job done. We're into the next round of the Champions League. We still stay top of the table, even despite that loss against Everton. Let's go and look at the situation for the rest of the season now. AC Milan knock off Tottenham 4-3 on aggregate. We obviously knock off Monaco 2-1. Manchester City beat Bayern Munich 2-1 on aggregate. And then Real Madrid with the most dominant scoreline, even though it's only a 2-goal lead. Real Madrid win 4-2 on aggregate. So Real Madrid, Man City, Arsenal, AC Milan. Of those 3, I would want AC Milan in all honesty. Give me AC Milan in the semifinals, and then give me one of the other 2 in the finals. We still sit atop of the Premier League table. A game in hand, though, still for Chelsea, which could put them only 2 points behind us, which is absolutely insane. I'm gonna send me a couple more days. My thing is broken, by the way. It still says Calafiori is injured when he is not injured anymore. Let's go and see who we get in the Champions League. I bet you we get Real Madrid. We get Manchester City. We get Manchester City in the Champions League semifinals. Look at this, though. We have Tottenham, Man City, Liverpool, Man City, and then Man United also, and Newcastle. So we definitely have the tougher schedule to end the season. Tomorrow is going to be an absolute grueler episode. It's probably only going to be Tottenham, Man City, and Liverpool. We're going to have to play all 3 of those games for sure. Where is Tottenham in the league? Can we get away from not playing Tottenham? The answer is possibly. We could possibly get away from not playing Tottenham. we could possibly get away from not playing Tottenham. It depends on how things go. I'll see y'all there, though. Leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.